Alright, so we're in Minnesota this week. We just drove last night, about 12 hours from Detroit, and it's about 1.5 million degrees out right now. I played one round earlier, sweated like crazy, took a little nap. Now I'm heading back to round 2. I'm gonna go check out and play another round at the Airborne Disc Golf Preserve. So this course is pretty awesome. Caleb made some changes this year, and it's it's a different course than last year, that's for sure. A lot more wooded holes, a lot more challenging holes, I would say. Last year there was a lot more distance to it, and I felt like it was a distance contest last year, but this year is a lot different, and I'm excited to get some more reps in, try to get as many rounds as I can before the tournament, and really give myself the best chance I can to win this week. So I think I'm going to be switching to the whales as well, so be on the lookout for that. I'm trying the KC Pro Whale this week. That's going to be my go-to putter, and I'm really liking the feel of it and the flight of it. So I got some fun stuff coming this week out here in Minnesota for the preserve. It's the middle of the day, and we're the only ones out here because it's so hot and humid. Which is a good thing, because you don't have to wait behind people and get better practice in that way. Whole one's way across the pond here. Just going to throw a good old-fashioned halo destroyer shot. Destroyer, and then a Pro Pig. Show you a good landing on the green here. And right next to the Bucky. Twice or it's luck, right? So I'm gonna go with another pig. Someone actually died this sick pig. If you guys are seeing this, how sick it is. Some fan just handed it to me at the Pro-Am. He died it for me, so hopefully you get to see this and see that your pig is doing work. Champ Boss Pro Pig on that second one. Whales and pigs on the green, baby. Mic going for you. Oh, did you see how close that was?
Yeah.
Hole 2 I've got dialed. The shot right before we were filming almost aced, and then that purple pig was even closer. So hole 2 I got unlocked. It's 316 feet. Put a couple new rocks in the bag this week. Got a lot of tunnel shots, but I can always rely on that pig for pretty much any shot. It's as you guys know, I can throw anything under 400 feet, and that's this hole. But pigs all day. That's all I got to say. Happens, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that pretty much almost saved. Everyone knows about these blurples. The real deal. Hole 3 here. You guys can't see for yourself. Pretty sick. 430 feet, little tailwind. Got a stack of rocks, 11 time, a regular old Casey Pro stock, and then a 9 time. This is the newest edition, pretty sick. So this one is just outside of my pig range, 430, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd throw the pig, but I'm gonna throw this rock right to it instead. Just like that, folks. That's so juicy. That is so money. Kind of surprised myself how smooth that one was. 10, 15 feet to the right. Let's see if I can get better. Too left. That thing's overstable. Wow. That thing's new to the bag. It's pretty overstable. Let's try this 9 times. See how this flies. I bet it's pretty stable. It's pretty new. Oh yeah, that's juicy too. Little bit right, but pretty much what I'm looking for on this one. Somewhere inside the circle, hit a putt with my newly added whales. All right. This one's a big boy Annie. Big boy Annie into a tunnel gap. You just gotta make sure you turn your disc enough. So I'm looking for a super flippy disc. Got a flippy T-bird, a flippier T-bird, flippiest destroyer, and the good old-fashioned Wraith, even though it's a destroyer. I'm gonna go with the Hook Lab. This is normally my roller destroyer, but for a shot like this, you just need to keep drifting right. It's perfect for that shot. Yeah, I cut it tight, as you can hear my shot ticking the limbs on the right hand side, but you really do want to cut it tight on the right, so not too disappointed with that. That's too wide, ties my back. Alright, throw a T-bird, see how that goes. Yeah, that's good. I like that a lot. Yes. Alright, now I'm going to throw another T-bird because that's probably the game time decision. Yeah. That's the one right there, folks. Yeah, super money. This is a hole that's par 4. You just don't really need to throw a distance driver. Fairway's going to cut it. T-bird it is. So now you guys can see why I selected T-bird. My destroyer that hyzer out went way over there, outside of the landing zone. I'm in the landing zone perfectly right here. I don't need to throw it super far. I just know that my T-bird distance that I throw, if I throw a nice clean shot, it's gonna land somewhere in here. So now I'm just gonna practice a bunch of shots in this circle, so that way when I throw it here in the tournament, I feel dialed. I know I'm gonna land somewhere probably within 30 or 40 feet radius of this disc. And that's where consistency comes in factor. So I can throw a shot here, and then dial the shot in knowing this is where I'm gonna land. So throw a couple shots from here, probably do an AVR, see where that lands, and then maybe upgrade to a rock if it's short. Oh, that was a shame. So I'm gonna throw another AVR. Throw a better shot this time. There we go. Go in. That was mine. So what I've determined on this hole looks like a T-bird 3, Wysocki bomb style, and a DX AVR with a black ink stamp. That's what Wysocki bomb's doing. I'll crush the other T-bird.
through a past the landing zone. And it looks like I'm gonna have a totally different angle. So I'll practice this just in case. This almost calls for a forehand turnover pig shot. Try it though. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, so we got it dialed. If I go too far, I throw a pig. If I throw perfect, I throw an AVR. Tapping, tapping. So that's how you dissect a hole and get a birdie. Hole 5, what is it? Yeah. Par 4. This one's tricky. But I'm going to throw a sidearm destroyer down the gap. And it kind of finishes a little bit right, so I'm just kind of trying to hit the gap with a little bit of fade and skip. And see if I can get a birdie. This is one of the harder par 4s if I remember right from last round. That's a little bit right. It's not gonna be too bad, but I'm gonna throw it back. Come on, too tight again. Alright. Another one. Alright, this is gonna be a good one. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's money. Super money. Alright, we got it. We know what's up. Destroyer at the gap. Alright, so second shot is not ideal right in this bush, but I can straddle out through this gap. Try and get myself a putt. Throw through. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Holy crap, I surprised myself. That was so good. Straddle from the bush, kind of super tight gap with the rock. Feeling like I'm tapping birdie now. That's dirty. As you can see, this gap is super. Whoops. Oh, that was crazy. You see that? Yeah. But yeah, if you're not lined up perfectly with this gap, it just makes it so tough because you got to come in and just miss these trees and flush back. So you really want to make sure you're lined up with the gap on this hole. That's something I'm paying attention to, so that way I can have a higher percentage shot to get my chance at birdie. But I'm a scrambler, and that's what I'm known for, and I can get it up there by the basket a lot of different ways. Yeah, that's a good save. Yeah, how you birdie it? Oh, what are we on? Hole 7, 6?
5.
5? All right. Close enough. Oh, man. All right, 6. Definitely a beautiful rock shot. So I'm gonna get the 9 timeout and the KC Pro. It's pretty beat up. Pop a little hyzer flip out there. I'll show you guys how it's done. I think I changed it actually. Oh. That's genius. The wind's crossing the pushing it, so I kind of popped it up and let the wind glide it a little left. I didn't turn a little. Not a lot, but a little turn. Alright, I'm going to practice my worst drive. Sometimes I do that in a practice round just to practice worst case scenario. So I threw my second rock shot was a little bit wide. A little tree in the way, so I'm going to practice this putt. You never know when what you're going to get in the tournament, you know? Hit the rim like 5 times and still fell out. And this is the unit drive. Oh. All right, 7. It's a new hole. Lakes everywhere, but I ain't going in the lake. I'm throwing Halo Destroyer. Those things don't go in the lake. I've had this thing in my bag forever. Too good of a disc to go in the lake, that's for sure. So I got a beat up one, overstable one. I'm gonna go a little bit of a beat up one so I can get more glide out in the landing zone, but I'm just gonna go fire it straight and pretty wide fairway. Just throw it high over the water, let it fade back. Playing for a 4 on this one. This is a par 5. It's not really 3-able just because of the distance. Play for a good old 4, get my birdie, and walk away. Yep. Over the water, fade back. Perfect. Try one more. Try to get a little more distance on this one. Oh boy, that's gonna be really good. That scared me. I started over the water too much. Alright, that's sweet. So I threw like a 520-foot drive and I'm still a million feet from the basket. Throwing it up towards the wood chips up there, you can see the basket. Sorry, don't have much energy right now. It's friggin' a million degrees and the course is so long. But I'm gonna throw a shot kind of over the lake here. Just the only 2 obstacles are these trees right ahead of me. So I'm just gonna try and throw around them, and then hyzer back left. And just, yeah, basically if I miss these trees with a full power shot, it's gonna be a perfect landing zone. Yeah, something like that. Should be an easy 4 from there. Yeah. Oh, I got a little spike into the ground. That's cool. Here's my second one that I crushed a little bit farther over the water. But there's no reason for me to push this close to the water when I'm going to get the same score as that disc back there. So you'll probably just see me bailing out over here during the tournament. An extra 50 feet doesn't make a difference on the upshot. Alright, so it takes us to our second shot. This is the look I have. Like I said, I'm going to throw a pig probably. The 2 Halo Destroyers and a pig. A little bit of a sloped green, but I can throw a little field ace run because we got a little backstop here. So let's give this a look here. Ooh. Try one more, that was fun. Alright. Fun little pig shot. Huh. Exact same shot. Easy birdie. Whoa. Huh, that miss scared me. Oh, so good. Alright. Hole 8. I'm going to be throwing Invictuses over the water. I like the Invictus because it's a perfect range for me. It's a 400-foot disc, so if I throw it just smooth, it's going to go the perfect distance I want. And this hole's all about distance control. You want to get over the water, but yet short of the tree line along with the basket. So Invictus, my new signature disc. Be sure to check it out. This thing's amazing for sidearm and backhand. I'm liking the star ones right now. Why do I keep doing that? I did the exact same thing last time. Yeah. That was a good shot, I just didn't throw it hard enough. Try another one. Thank you. Thanks. Alright, I went deep in this tree line like I was talking about, but it wasn't going in the water. So I'm gonna have to scrap the putt out here. Which I'm known to do. Just like that. And that. And that. That's how you scrap a putt. We'll go the driver for good measure. Tree line don't bother me. Alright guys, we're skipping around today. It's been a long, hot round, so I'm not playing a full round, so I'm thinking we're just going to give you 9 holes. This is going to be the last hole of the round, but I'm going to throw some DX AVRs on hole 17 here at the preserve layout. Just a park job, you know? Now we'll go for the ace job. Another park job, my bad. Alright guys, as always, thank you for joining me on my channel for a practice round out here at the preserve. It's been hot and we just got 9 holes in today, so hopefully you enjoyed the content and all the shots I'm throwing for you guys. See you next time.